Hello everybody, this is Chris with Gumshoes. Today I'd like to present to you a game called Lemonade Stand. There's the box. It's by Mayday Games. They're the same people that bring you Talk Woodman and apparently Eaten by Zombies, White Elephant. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that one, but it was a fun looking game. And let's see, where's the other one? King's Vineyard. Although I haven't played anything but Talk Woodman and the one that I will leave unnamed because I don't want to butcher it. Hopefully, if they ever get around to sending me a copy, they'll send a pronunciation guide as well. But anyhow, we're here for Lemonade Stand. Now, I've played this a number of times. In fact, just played it again today, just for the sheer fun of it. Lemonade Stand is a card game, basically. But, at its heart, it's a gambling game for children. And it also teaches them budgeting and the basic risk-taking with any kind of investment you may happen to go through as an adult. The cards are fairly nice and sturdy. They're kind of glossy, so you can work with them a little bit well. They will not take to actual lemonade that well. I say this because, you know, one of the kids I was playing with today in the Chipotle had lemonade and accidentally spilled it on the cards. The acid will eat through them, so be careful while you're playing and eating, or just playing in general. So, again, cards, box, a nice little sturdy box. It's got this little divider in it, so it keeps your cards from rattling around when you're traveling with them. This is your rule sheet. The rules are relatively simple, but you may want to read through them once or twice, just to make sure. I think the first time we played it 3 rounds, but we did it while the rules were sitting out in the open, and we basically referred back to them as we played. That way we didn't make any confusion. Today there was some more confusion that I had to clear up with some new people I was playing with, and I'll cover that confusion because it definitely helps to know that. So at the start of the game, you get to pick one of 4 lemonade colors. Each lemonade color has 3 lemonade stands. There's a 5-cent stand, 10-cent stand, and a 15-cent stand. Now, as you can see on the 10 and 15s, they have little extra words at the bottom. That's because if you overbid on how much you want to charge for your lemonade, it can come back to bite you based on that information down at the bottom. So, those are your lemonade stands. Nifty thing is, the artwork's really cool, and to me, the artwork reminds me a lot of the old Schoolhouse Rocks videos, and I really enjoyed those. So the artwork was very nice and refreshing, and it gave it a very, I'd love to say retro feel, but it's only going to be retro to someone my age. So you're talking late 30s, early 40s, that kind of thing. So you've obviously got your lemonade stand you've got to run. Now, each day, there's a weather report. Now you're going to start off with one of however many weather reports. And as you read the weather report, you see the little arrow. That arrow will be over here, pointing to something. You know, it all depends. That's where the risk-taking is involved. Now, this is fairly standard for a card. I do have the example of a day that's completely sunny, so everybody gets to sell 4 cups of lemonade at 15 cents a piece. And then there's also the thunderstorm day where everybody loses out on everything. But, just for discussion, so when you play the next day, after you've already decided, you look at this and you go, okay, this tells you how many customers you can have. This tells you what your demand price can be, and it gives little sections. There are none that are exactly even because there are only 5 5 slots. If there were 6 slots, then it would be an even, but they're all a variation of 2-2-1 or that kind of thing. Some of them only have 2 prices. But anyhow, you see where it says sunny, hazy, cloudy. Can't remember what the other days are. But those really come in handy when you're playing the other cards. So if you think it's going to fall into this 15 zone here, you got to choose, well, you know you're going to get 4 customers regardless. So you would make up to 4 glasses of lemonade and hope that it lands in the 15 zone. Now there's got 1 sliver right here. It's a sunny day. 4 glasses or 4 customers show up and you can charge 10 cents. And then down here you have 3 and 2 for only 5 cents. But there's also hazy and cloudy and sunny on there. So when the next day is played, where is it? You get the little arrow pointing over. Now in this particular case, the little arrow is pointing into the 10 spot. So if you played out your 10-cent lemonade stand, you would be, and at least 4 glasses of lemonade, you would be able to sell all 4 for 10 cents a piece. Now, at the beginning of the game, each player starts off with 25 cents to do their lemonade stand. I know the lemonade stand would cost much more than that now because of all permits and hand washing sinks and things like that you would need, because our rules and regulations suck compared to what they used to be. But the way you find your money are you have nickels, you have dimes, and you have quarters. Now you'll see that the quarter has 10 in a lemonade pitcher. Well, that's because that can make up to 10 glasses of lemonade if you play this one. You won't start off with a 10 glass pitcher because, well, you only start off with 25 cents. And if you do that straight off the bat and you lose, you're pretty much out of the game. So each of the 5 and 10 cent cards have glasses, or it's got the little jug. This is 2 glasses, that's 4 glasses. They're worth a nickel and a dime, respectively. But on the flip side, or actually let me move it this way, on the flip side, you see that they have little arrows. Now, when you want to draw some attention to your lemonade stand, you're going to put up some signage, and that's what that's for. Now, on the 5-cent one, if you put up this signage and it is a cloudy, a hazy, or a sunny day, you get extra customers coming to your lemonade stand. Same goes for the 10-cent one, and it throws up cloudy, hazy, and sunny as well, but 2, 4, and 6 versus 1, 2, and 3. You want to be careful how you play these, because if you've only got 2 glasses of lemonade, it's not going to help to have extra customers, because even if you get a sunny day and you've got the sign point there, it says you get a bonus of +3 customers. But on a sunny day, usually the numbers are 3 to 4 customers anyway. And if you've only got 2 glasses of lemonade, you're only going to sell 2 glasses of lemonade. You're better off flipping it over, selling 4 glasses of lemonade, and maybe wasting 1 glass. Whereas, here, if you use the sign, you'd be wasting 10 cents and still only getting 2 customers. So you could make money, but more than likely you'll lose money on it. Again, the biggest thing about this is it is a very good strategy game. It's going to teach them to budget their money because they don't want to go out of the game early. I will have to admit I played a game earlier, and you're supposed to build up 7 days worth of weather. We got down to 4, and all of us had run out of money, except our dollars. Now, I'm going to have to recheck the rules, but as far as I'm aware, the dollars are only used for their little special abilities. Like this guy here, if you play it on an opponent, you can change the price of their lemonade. So let's say they thought they were clever, they put up the 15-cent, lemonade stand. They got the $15 lemonade stand, and they started to break in, rake in that money from, let's say they had 8 glasses of lemonade times 15 cents. So you're learning math right there. So you're like, no, I'm going to throw this on there. And this will actually make it only worth 10 cents a glass. So instead of making is it $1.20, they would only make 80 cents on their investment. But this also counts as $1 at the end of the game if you still have it. I'm going to have to check into whether or not you can trade this in for lesser coins, because if you can, that would actually have saved us from having to call the game at only 4 days. But this is Lemonade Stand. I hope you go out, give it a shot, try it, and play it, enjoy it. We'll see you again on my next video, which will be for their other product, Tok Tok Woodman. I thought I developed films for this, but apparently I wasn't really paying attention and must have deleted them or never got around to making them. But Tok Tok Woodman's next, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.